Hi everyone! I wanted to do a video that was requested and I just wanted to do it about my piercings and well, I guess my history of piercings, because I've had multiple nose piercings. So this is mostly going to focus on nostril piercings and septum. So if you have either of those or you're planning on getting one, please watch. Alright, so I just got my nose pierced for the 4th time yesterday. So I figured now would be a good time to make a video about it because I just got it pierced again. The reason why I have gotten my nose pierced 4 times, there's a couple of reasons. The first time I took it out was for school. I moved to a new school. I was still in high school, and it's against dress code or whatever. And the lady in the office wouldn't give me my schedule unless I took out my nose piercing. So I took it out and I cried. But yeah, so I took it out that time, and then the second time, I can't remember why I took it out. The third time, I took it out last semester. It was on the side because I got my septum pierced, and I felt like it was too much for me personally to have both the nostril piercing and septum piercing at the same time. So that's why I took that one out, and it closed. And then I got my septum pierced, which was oh, actually, I'll get into that in a little bit. First, I'll stick to the nostril piercings, and then I just took that out a couple weeks ago. So here we are, 4th time. 4th time's a charm. With another nostril piercing. This is not the original jewelry that they gave me. I put my own ring. I would advise against changing the jewelry for at least 6 weeks after you get the initial piercing. Since this is my 4th time around with a nose piercing, and I'm pretty familiar with piercing care and my own nose, I changed it just for personal preference, and because I feel like the rings are better for the healing period than a stud, because it allows for swelling, and you can just see it better, and I feel like you can keep it cleaner than a stud. Makeup and stuff doesn't get like caught underneath like the top of the stud or anything like that. So yeah, I would recommend going with a ring if you're going to get the side of your nose pierced, at least initially. This came with an ear piercing I got a while ago, and it's a piercing antiseptic, so I just use it for any piercing for nose or ears or anything. And yeah, you just hold like a cotton ball or something right here, and you just flush it with the antiseptic. And then if you don't have that, or if you just rather not use antiseptic, you can just use a regular saline spray, not spray, well, you can just use a regular saline solution, which you can get like at a corner store for like whatever, $2, and you do the same thing. After that, I usually, not every time, but at least before I go to bed, I'll put some Neosporin or another antibiotic ointment on it. That's about it for keeping it clean. I also do that when I have, sometimes you'll get a little red bump right here. It'll get irritated. People who have nose piercings know what I'm talking about. They just come whenever, and it's really irritating. But yeah, that's also how I get rid of those, is I just wash it, not with soap. Don't use soap. Soaps are bad for piercings, especially like hand soap. So yeah, you just use like water or an antiseptic wash or saline solution, and then you just put an antibiotic ointment on it, and the bump will go away. Well, it has for me, at least. That works every time. This time, I actually got a little piercing potion kit from the place that I got the piercing at here in Austin. You can't buy these, I don't think. This is the first time I've ever seen them. But, excuse me. They are little cotton swabs with pre-made, if I can open it, with pre-made stuff on the inside. I don't know if you've seen these before. And you just break that, and then it drains into the bottom of this side, and makes this side wet with the stuff that's in here, and you can just clean it that way. What is in here is benzalkonium chloride and lidocaine. So it's an antiseptic and a little bit of topical numbing stuff. So that's what I've been using this time because they gave it to me. Once the piercing heals, I clean it probably 2 or 3 times a week just for maintenance. Everyone's pain tolerance is different for how much it hurts to get a piercing and where and whatnot. But this is the 4th time I've gotten my nose pierced. This is the 4th time I've had to do this, and so I'm pretty used to the pain. Honestly, for me, it really doesn't hurt very much at all. I'd say on a scale from 1 to 10, for me, it hurt maybe like a 4, 3.5. Honestly, my septum hurt less than getting the side of my nose re-pierced. So yeah, it's just a quick pinch. Your eyes will water. Everyone's eyes waters, so it looks like you're like bawling, but your eyes are just watery because there's a lot of nerves in your nose, and it just makes your eyes like start to pour. So yeah, it's really quick. The piercing, just a few seconds of pain, and then it's just kind of sore the rest of the day. As for my septum, I loved my septum piercing. I didn't have it for that long. I missed this side, this kind of piercing too much, and I didn't want to have both at the same time, so I had to say bye to my septum piercing a couple weeks ago. But I feel like septum piercings, number one, they get a bad rap, and number two, there's a lot of misinformation, and so I just want to clear some stuff up about septum piercings. Number one, they don't actually pierce your septum. They don't pierce the cartilage that goes up your nose. If they do pierce that hard cartilage in the middle, you have a piercer who doesn't know what they're doing, and they're a dumbass. So, yeah, if your piercer tells you that they're going to pierce the cartilage or the hard part, you can feel it, you should leave. What a septum piercing actually is if you feel in your, this is kind of vulgar, if you feel in your nose, like a little bit up, there's a place called the sweet spot. You can feel it with your finger or your fingernails, and it's this place in between the bottom of your nose and where your actual cartilage starts. There's a little space in between on the inside of your nose, and you can feel it. It's actually really thin. It's thinner than the cartilage on your ear, and so that's what they pierce. And honestly, I had heard a lot of like, oh, getting your septum hurts so bad. Like, why would you do that? I can't believe you would pierce your septum. That's crazy. Blah 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 blah. Actually, getting my septum pierced hurt less than this, and I would probably say it hurt less than my ear piercings. I had a really good piercer. I had never met him before. I went to a new place. I just looked it up online and read some reviews, and went in and got it done. It was kind of pricey. It was $50 something, but he did a good job, and it hurt way less than I expected, and it was in the right place, and it wasn't crooked, and yeah, I had a really good piercing experience for my septum. If you're thinking about it, I say do it. A lot of people look great with septum piercings. I had a septum retainer, which isn't a ring or anything. Had it in one of my other videos a while back. If you want to take a look at what kind of jewelry I had. But yeah, my advice if you're gonna get a septum piercing is do your research. Know that they aren't actually piercing the cartilage. They're piercing the sweet spot before you get to your cartilage. And don't psych yourself out. It's not that bad, really. I mean, my pain tolerance is different for my piercings than anyone else, and it depends on the piercing and etc. Other extenuating factors. But yeah, do your research, find a good piercer, and keep it clean. you have to keep your piercings clean. Otherwise, you might as well not have them. It's really dangerous to get a piercing, not clean it, and get an infection. Not only because it's bad for the actual piercing, like you're gonna lose the piercing if it gets infected and you don't take care of it. But to have an infection so close to your brain, like it's on your face, and that bacteria can travel up. So keep your piercings clean. It's not that hard. All you need is either like an antiseptic or some saline solution, which you can make at home, by the way, some antibiotic ointment, and that's all you need, really, to keep your piercings clean. I feel like I'm a pretty good person to ask about nose piercings because I've had my nose pierced 5 times if you count my septum, twice on this side and twice on this side, and my septum. And I take pretty good care of my piercings. And so if you have any questions that I didn't answer, please feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment box if you're watching this on YouTube, or shoot me a message, whatever works for you guys. And I hope this was an informative piercing video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and or subscribe.